Good day. My name is Gilles Chamboret. Welcome to the stream. I am French from Paris, and now it's been 15 years that I teach meditation. I used to work in the fashion business for 12 years. I started in Paris, traveled around Denmark, Sweden, Norway, England, Germany, and many other countries. Then I decided to dedicate some time for meditation and Thai yoga massage. I did open a business, a center. It was a great experience. I was able to receive people from all over the world. And then I decided to learn more about meditation. And for that, I went to Denmark, took my suitcase, and take one flight ticket to Thailand. And in Thailand, I stayed there for 6 years as a monk. I was taking care of animals, of tourists, of the temples, also teaching meditation to monks, to children. And so since a few years, after six years in Thailand, I decided to come back to Europe, where I continued to teach, to organize workshops, regularly teach meditation in kindergarten with my kids, but also for seniors, for businesses, also for groups. And so, welcome to the stream. We will have a regular meeting every Wednesday and Saturday. So on a Saturday, it will be mostly for practicing meditation, but also exchanging your thoughts, your feedback about your experience during this lockdown. And on the Wednesday, we will dedicate more time about loving yourself, about how to feel comfortable in that body and mind, and how loving kindness can help us to improve our relationships, but also our circumstances. And so, to start, I would like to put your attention on why should you meditate. So first, you need to understand that when I come to speak about meditation, religion is welcome, but the subject is not about religion. Spirituality is welcome, but meditation will not make you more spiritual. You are already a spiritual being having a human experience. So meditation will not make you be more spiritual, but it might help you to become aware of it. Another point is when we come to practice meditation, every sexual orientation will come, every colors, every languages, every tradition, every culture are welcome. Meditation is here to embrace what the human being can be. We are here to accept the whole as it is. And also, when we speak about meditation, we are not here to discuss if one technique is better than another. This is child thinking like that. Every meditation technique are their benefits, they have their specificity, and we come to use a meditation technique for some specific situation or where we are looking for something. Therefore, because there are so many people on this planet, some meditation practices will be more suited for some character and not for some others. So I will be here to discuss, to teach, to give whatever I want at the moment. Sometimes I will follow my points. Sometimes I will be hors sujet. So be open that everything can happen. Also, I'm streaming on 3 platforms at the same time. So the rule is when we start the meditation, I stay focused on the meditation and I will take the questions before or after. Okay? So, why meditate? So, when we come to meditate, inhale and exhale oxygen help the body and the mind to minimize the tensions. I think today, because like me, you always have your nose in your phone, I hope that you came across the subject of meditation and you are aware that either breathing slowly, deeply, come to affect the way your body function, the way that the mind come to function. And so if we take time to consciously bring attention to the breath, it does help us to cool down, to relax, to feel more at ease in the present moment. And so meditation is to help us to breathe in and out as we always do. And so another point is meditation helps you to be full of energy. Since we are born, we are educated, we are trained to observe the world around us. And when we do so, the mind always go out. But when the mind do so, we come to let our energy out. When we close the eyes and start to look within, we tend to bring that energy within. And through the practice of meditation, you come to resource your energy, create energy for yourself. And so during that time, during that pandemia, some of us might be isolated at home. We tend to meet less and less people, friends, whatsoever. You have a way to build, create energy for yourself. Meditation, but also a very powerful tool, is also pranayama or breath technique. When we use our fingers to change the way we breathe in and out, and when we come to use those breath technique, we come to accumulate more oxygen in the brain, and your mind is happy. So Either you practice meditation, you do some pranayama exercise, you come to do some breath technique. Meditation and breath technique in general are one of the best tools to create energy for yourself. And so in life, everything goes, come and go. So if you want to build energy for yourself, you will need to do it regularly. Meditation and breath technique in general, when you come to do it once, you feel great. But to keep on feeling great, you need to keep the practice. So yes, meditation or breath technique, it is an effort to give, but that effort would come to shape your life. It will come to shape your habits, your brain, the way you think. And what I like about it is when you continuously come to maintain the effort to practice meditation, you are able to give a certain shape to your brain, to your mind at the morning and to your day. And if you want to think as much, to feel as much, at some point you will realize that you feel that you're able to shape your life as much as you give energy to your practice. And it is something very important for you to keep in mind, because this is something very simple to do and enough to transform your life. And so if I come to parents who come to take care of kids, meditation is excellent for you. Anyway, if you are interested to get a private session, just get my contact, my email, or my Facebook, and we can speak together, okay? So, the next point about meditation is, yes, to have a better emotional health. I don't know about you, but those days when I come to meet people, it seems that this pandemic tend to get people less and less sane. But the most important is, because of those worldwide situation, it could be a very powerful moment in this society, in this planet, where we come to bound by the heart together. Meditation is a very good tool to increase and develop your emotional intelligence, to make you empathic, sympathetic, kind, compassionate, forgiving. Those are qualities from the heart. And we need to develop our heart. Those days, due to this situation, we come to stay too much within the mind. And I think this is what makes us insane. Insane when we stay home, when we tend to have less and less relationship with people. We tend not to see other people smiling. Yes, it's enough to make us insane after a year. So I invite you to practice meditation, to develop your heart, to come into the energy field of your heart. The heart has its own intelligence. When you wake up in the morning and you start to think about your day, think about the world. The thoughts are not first created from the heart. Your mood, let's say the way that you come to look at the world is determined by what you feel from the heart. What I try to say is the heart is the first brain. The heart is the first brain before that brain. From the heart, we come to receive information. We compute information from the brain. But if you come to have rest, the trees of that forest come to speak together by communicating through their roots. If one tree come to bear on one part of the forest, all the trees of the forest will come to know what is going on because the roots of all the trees come to be interconnected. So they are constantly speaking together. All the trees make one tree. And it is the same of a human being. Human beings, we are all connected through the heart. What we call intuition, or when you sleep and suddenly you wake up and you have an image about what is going on. You know what's going on to your mom, to your dad, to your lover. Because all beings are connected through the heart. And when we quiet the mind, we are able to tap in the intelligence of the heart. And even more, we come to be aware of that intelligence. Then we come to call it intuition, telekinesis, and whatsoever. We see those are abilities present within each and one of us. And we could be aware about it if we just come to dwell within the heart. So, especially today, because we stay isolated, we stay home, instead of thinking the world, we need to communicate with the world through the heart. We are always connected with the heart. Within the heart is full of love. When we think, we may think positive, neutral, or negative. But when we stay in the heart is always loving. Love is all what there is within the heart. And when we come to dwell within it, the world is warm, open, and we come to develop that energy field, and we come to change the energy field of that planet. When you come to open your heart and develop your heart, you come to change the world from where you are. All you do is just to develop yourself. Okay, so next point. Oh my gosh. Next point. So, yes. Oh, yes. So, meditation would help us to learn to be more focused. So, you and me, we spend more time looking at the screen of the phone, but looking at all those content online disperse the mind on different subjects, and we start to feel busy. We start to have issue to maintain attention on one thing, and so meditation is to discipline our monkey mind. The monkey mind is just natural. That's the way human being and the mind and the brain is just made. But we are not slave of it. When we come to be manifested on this planet, when we come to be human being, in the first place, we come to be slave of the mind, we come to be slave of the ego, and sometimes we want to fight the mind, and to do that, we want to fight society, we want to fight the enemy, but that enemy is just ourselves. Out of the world, there is nothing. And on that nothingness, our mind is able to project anything you think about, you come to believe. Just when you come to think about it, to be a human, it's wow. Just the way that we come to function as a human within consciousness, it is amazing. So you can come to meditate and observe how you function. It is just amazing because you come to observe that intelligence which come to take place here and now. It's beautiful. It's unique. It's wow. Anyway, and so yes, meditation would help us to get the mind more and more focused. And when we do so, it does also help us to increase the memory, increase the length of time on which we can spend, we can be focused on different activities. But one thing that you need to keep in mind, when you come to develop focus, slowly, by the practice, by the time, the mind stops wandering around. When the mind stops wandering, this will affect your life condition when the mind will be under the circumstances, stress, of judgment, of criticism, of negative thinking. You don't need to think good things when you feel bad. You don't need positive thinking when there is negative, when you recognize negative thinking within you. No. All you need is develop focus. When you come to develop focus, when negative thinking is occurring, instead of being carried away by this negative thinking, you will come to recognize it for what it is. And when you do so, you will come to start to identify yourself with the content of the mind. And this is really important because this is where you come to be free. Freedom happens when you are able to strengthen focus. When you start to being carried away by the moods, by the positive and negative thinking, at that point, you are able to observe the content of the mind. You start to develop distance with the content of the mind. And when you do so, you feel powerful. You feel powerful because at that point, you come to be grounded within peace itself. You come to be grounded to that space that we call awareness, and that awareness observe all what is. When you are able to let go of the identification with the mind and just dwell in the present moment, you feel powerful, you feel full of energy, you feel connected with everything, you feel that energy tickling through the body, you feel like God itself, you feel connected, and somehow you feel even everything around you. And this, it is always here in that space that we call awareness. And if you come to listen to that talk, it is always here. Awareness, that feeling, that peace is always here. And developing focus is to give you opportunity to be aware of it. And this is really important for you to keep in mind, because this will guide you to do what is right, to awaken yourself. To awaken yourself, all you need to do is keep on dwelling within awareness itself. Anyway, so yes, meditation would help us, seniors, kids, parents, young, we all need to develop focus. I don't need to give you argument. When we speak about meditation, practice meditation, we learn, we come to be honest with ourselves. We are not here to defend an idea or to defend oneself. We are here just to be, to notice how life is. And so, for every one of us, whoever the age, sex, whatever, we all need to develop focus. The world we live in is made to always disturb or to turn ourselves to many things around us. And if we come to follow that world, it is natural that we come to feel lost. We come to feel lost because we pay so much attention to those things around, but at the end we almost forget, or we do forget to give attention to oneself. And so, to find yourself, you don't need to do anything than just being aware of the present moment. When in life we think we are lost, we are not lost, we are confused. The thoughts, our concepts, always happen in the here and now. So even if you think you are lost, you are always in the here and now. The matter of fact is, you give too much attention to that mind, to that agitation, to that restlessness. And so sometimes I think for people, even to come to understand that, they will need to struggle a lot, to suffer a lot, until they come to realize that we are never lost. That mood, that feeling of being lost, it is just a mood. The fact that you can be aware that you are lost, somehow means that you are not lost. If you know that you are lost, you are not lost because you are aware of it. So what I try to say is you need to look at life, look at the mind in a different angle. But before that, you will need to understand yourself. You will need to understand the mind. You will need to observe the mind and see how the mind is functioning. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's so yes, I talk about the compassion, and I think slowly we come to practice a loving kindness meditation. And so for that, I invite you to sit down on a chair, sit down on the sofa, you may lay down on your bed, you may cover the body with a blanket. Make sure that it won't be noise that will come to disturb you. If there is people around you, let them know that now you desire, you just want to be on your own. You come to close your eyes and be quiet. And so slowly, you come to observe how you feel. Slowly, you come to take 5 deep breaths through the nose. You take your time to notice if your breath is fast, slow, heavy, deep. You come to visualize your heart. You observe pink light radiating from your heart. That light is soft, warm, loving, as you slowly breathe in and out the nose, you observe this pink light radiating within your chest, around your shoulders, arms, your hands, your neck, face, hair, radiating around legs, feet, and you visualize body blowing this pink light. And your body to say, I am love, I am loved. Take the time, feel you are loved. I am loving. I am happiness. I am peace. You visualize your body radiating this loving pink light. And slowly you let go of the image of the body, and you come to visualize your mom and your dad radiating this pink light. And for your parents, you come to say, you are love. You are loved. You are loving. May you be happy. May you be at peace. May you be free from stress, fear. Thank you for your love, care, and you visualize your parents radiating this loving light. And slowly you let go of your parents, and you visualize the person that you love the most: husband, wife, partner, dogs, cat, children. And to this person, you say, you are love, and you take the time to feel that this person is love. You are loved. You are loving. May you be happy. May you be at peace. May you be free from stress and anxiety. Thank you to be part of life. And you see this person radiating love. And slowly you let go of the image of the person, and you come to visualize your home, with your family. Come to visualize your neighbors. Your home, neighbors are filled and radiate with pink light. You are loved. You are loving. May be happy. May be at peace. Choose the best in life. And slowly you let go of home, your neighbors. You come to visualize this planet. All different countries. Nature. Mountains. Beach. People. See the host planet radiating this pink light. And to this planet, I want to say, all beings are love. All beings are loved. All beings are loving. May all beings be happy. May all beings be at peace. May every human being receive a roof, food. May all beings coexist at peace. And you visualize Earth radiating this loving pink light. And slowly you let go of the image of this planet, and you come to visualize the person with whom you may have conflict, anger, hatred, enmity. Visualize this person radiating this loving pink light. And to this person you come to say, you are love. You are loved. You are loving. May be happy. May be at peace. I let you go. And I wish you the best in your life. And you see that person radiating this loving pink light, smiling. And slowly you let go of that person and you come back to your heart. You visualize this pink light hitting from your heart. You feel the loving energy surrounding your body. You're warm, safe. This pink light upset. Body is a part of it. And and slowly you take 5 deep breath through the nose. Take the time to observe how you feel. You come to open your eyes. It's time to chill on this Sunday evening. So feel free to share that video with people that you think may benefit of it. Otherwise, I see you on Wednesday, 7 o'clock, I think. You check the time, please. I wish you a great evening, a great Monday. Take the time to meditate. And so, my beautiful people, if you have any questions, contact me through the social media. Otherwise, see you on Wednesday. If you want to give me any feedback, you are welcome. If there are things that I will need to change, if I'm far from the microphone whatsoever, if you have any feedback, how I could improve our stream, they are welcome, okay? Until, love always. Take care of yourself.